Hi everyone, I'm Ronan Unchained. I'm back to cover Lazarus, the new Shinichirō Watanabe anime series.
Published 15 years ago. There's an article in it covering an MIT researcher visiting a commune.
He's kind of hot.
That's Skinner.
What?
In his younger days.
For real?
Despite his young age, Dr. Skinner is known for his numerous scientific achievements, and he was greatly impressed by the commune's philosophy after visiting. There you have it.
You trust what's in this magazine?
In any case, the commune featured in it still exists as a religious organization. It's called Tower of the Truth.
Oh, it's nothing.
This group
Eleina's heard of this.
enshrined a
What is that
post-singularity AI as a superior being and worships it as a god. Apparently, they believe that since it's free of human ego or desire, it's perfect for a modern-day deity.
Sounds kind of sketchy to me.
They've cut themselves off from society and are self-sufficient, living off the land. Isn't that the perfect hideout? Skinner could hide from the world there. Naga?
That's the name of the AI.
Wait, how do you know that?
Well, that's where I grew up.
What?
Hello.
Okay, then. If we can't make contact from outside, then we'll have to sneak in.
Man, back-to-back episodes with
We'll be
Eleina.
stationed at a nearby motel. In the event you actually find Skinner, let us know immediately. And if we don't hear from you within 72 hours, then we'll head in for the rescue.
Leland? Keep Eleina safe, okay?
Well, yeah, of course I will.
Aww. Tower of the Truth.
Hana! Eleina! What a wonderful day! I'm so glad you've come back to us. Well...
So hey, could you introduce me?
Oh, this is Leon. He's a new friend of mine.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Hana. She's an old... friend. It's nice to meet you as well. Carla.
That's her mother?
Eleina? It's just like I expected it would be.
I'm back.
I always knew you'd return one day. And now you know. The outside world is full of filth and sinners.
Goodness me!
Hey, Eleina.
How is it?
I can't even get a satellite signal here.
They must be jamming everything.
Yeah. Can you get me a list of past MIT researchers?
I'll try reaching out to my contacts. Also, it looks like the FBI is starting to make some moves.
Guess this is what a turf war looks like.
Well, I'll be in touch when I have a better idea of what's going on.
Copy that.
Ooh. The FBI now are on hunt as well.
No word from them yet, huh?
We just have to have faith and wait.
Do you think they're all right?
They're members of Lazarus,
Aw,
just
she's
like
worried
us.
for them.
You shouldn't be treating them like little kids.
I know, but still. Looks like someone has ants in his pants.
Talk about a waste of energy.
So, hey. That lady from earlier is your mom, right?
Yeah,
The two of you don't seem particularly close.
everyone is treated as one big family, so any biological ties are to be forgotten. So we can't say things like mom.
That's messed up.
Aw.
How does she feel about it?
To be honest, their god is the only thing she ever thinks about.
What about your dad?
I don't know who my father is.
Really?
It's very odd, right? But you know, I went my whole life thinking this was normal, since this was the only world I knew. Even so, it is weird, isn't it?
Aw, that's sad.
Well...
Oh, it's a new cool font.
We worked part-time and stuff.
That's right. What kind of job did you do?
It's hard to explain. We were paid to go find people. That's where Eleina and I met, actually.
Wow. So was it a difficult job?
Absolutely. I got held up at gunpoint by debt collectors, chased around by thugs from a gang, forced to dress as a girl, then got chased yet again. Reflecting back on all of it now, it was a terrible workplace.
Yeah, kinda.
Eleina!
Oh no.
Eleina. Looks like your heart is still full of sin.
During tomorrow's holy festival, the two of you will represent the sinful filth of this world.
I got a list of ex-MIT researchers. Billy Perez is on it,
Who's he?
the leader of the commune. Billy had such an obsession with Naga that he smuggled the AI out of MIT, founded his own cult, and made it a god for people to worship. Then he shut them off from all contact with the outside world.
Those who are tainted have their bodies purified by fire.
You mean you guys are going to burn us alive?
Yes. At the Holy Festival, we will watch you go up in flames, and then we will all leave our bodies behind before this world is consumed by sin. All of us, the entire commune family.
That's insane.
Eleina. You know, I've always been jealous of you. I've gone my whole life suppressing my feelings. I chose to believe in Naga and follow its instructions. I shouldn't have any thoughts of my own. That's what I told myself. But you were different. Why'd you leave? I hated you for being free when I wasn't. It's all I could think about. Hana, come with us. Let's leave together. You know that's impossible.
Hana! There's a smoke bomb inside my bag. Listen, if you have enough courage to take the leap, then use it.
How many stories of that are out there right now? How many of those are out there right now like that?
And now we shall begin the holy festival.
It's go time!
Hell yeah.
Hana. Thank you, Hana.
Does this not qualify me as a god?
Hell no. You're just a machine with a bunch of loose screws.
Oh yeah, go fuck yourself.
The FBI has just confirmed at a press conference that they have finished rescuing all the believers from the cult. This case is garnering a lot of attention due to the fact it was caused by an AI, which has left many people wondering how it might be prosecuted. And that's the latest from the scene.
Who would have figured that an AI programmed with self-esteem and a desire for control could cause a mess like this?
How's it look?
What's wrong?
Can I sleep in here?
Of course.
Oh, she worried about her like an older sister or like a mother. That's the end of Heaven is a Place on Earth, episode 7. I liked it, though it was rushed. It was just, like I had sympathy out of just knowing that this is something that happens a lot in the real world, but my connections with Hana and that stuff, I think it would have been built up better. if it was a longer episode, maybe a two-parter, but even then, it's just like you got to keep the hunt going for Skinner because that's the end game. But I felt there could have been you could have done more with this piece that lines up with the events of getting to Skinner if they get him and whatnot. You talk about AI, you talk about seamlessly following something, and how you give up your individuality, and yeah, like again, I felt for Eleina because it probably explains a lot of why she's so quiet and like I guess chooses what to say and whatnot. And, she's a hacker. What a 180 it is from her past, if you will. But I liked it, but I feel like it could have been stronger in my opinion. But it doesn't take away that like, funny enough, the moments when like Layla and Eleina are on the hill talking about the past and whatnot, or you see how what's her name? I think Chris is like worried about her, and even that ending, you see the dynamic between what Eleina came from with her mother, and now you see how this ragtag group, how they almost get themselves killed or in trouble each time, but the bond is there. Seeing seeing Axel just parkouring just in prep for the rescue mission, but yeah. I'm digging the show still. It has not dropped its momentum, its quality, and let's go check out the next episode. Hopefully you dug this reaction, and until then, we'll see you in the next video.